Oh, Sassanids are finishing what they started.
In fact, that's still alive. It's just north of Acadia, the light blue nation next to the Soviet Anatolia.
Oh, it got released. That was Acadian territory. Well, two provinces were. The top. Oh no, the top two were always there. Oh god. Oh no, it's just occupying stuff that was released from Acadia. I think it's doing something. And Acadia is in the process of dying. Yeah, there's nothing he can do here. I don't think he even has an army. No, he doesn't.
Ooh, Ed is not happy. Apparently, Sassanids were meant to help him out, and now yeah. Ooh, Frankie is going into more of Iberia. I wonder if he's got a deal with the Order on what land. I mean, they don't have an alliance, but they do. The Order does have an alliance with Iceland, so.
Holy shit, the Acadian capital is 44 dev. Oof.
Yeah, he turbo dev'd it for the institution.
That's going to be a massive war score cost. And it's a shame he's Orthodox as well, otherwise that would be
Yeah,
an
40% war
obscene.
score. What was I going to check? Ah, yeah, victory cards. Because even more would have spawned now. So, starting in the west. Francia has a victory card. They own it. 1,000 points in Brittany. Iceland is on Normandy. We'll see if he's going to be getting that anytime soon. Germania has got theirs in Sweden on Iceland. Bulgaria's got theirs on Andor. Andor now has theirs on Tuscany, which is owned by the Land of the Pharaohs partially. Soviet Empire has theirs on Slovakia, which they have lost. Novovi has got theirs on Novgorod, which, yep, they own that, 1,000 points. Courland has got theirs on South Karelia, and I don't think he's going to be getting that anytime soon. Pontus has theirs on Thrace, which they now own and have the 1,000 points. Carthaginian Orders is on Tunisia, and they haven't gone for that yet, and it looks like the Land of the Pharaohs might grab that before he can. Ulms is on Syria, and they now have that victory card. Acadia is on Armenia, and I don't think he's going to be getting that. A funny feeling tells me he won't.
Zanzibar's is on Mombasa, which I'm pretty sure he sold to
Yes,
Ulm
he did.
earlier on.
He did. Sassanids has his on Astrakhan, and he's now taken it, but that's in striking distance of Novovi. Bactria's is on the Sassanids, and not looking like he's going to be getting that. Pharaohs is on Mecca, which is owned by Ulm, an ally, so we're going to have to watch that. As he said about Zanzibar, he sold his to Ulm.
Well, he didn't actually sell those, he sold provinces further down, but close enough. Bangladesh has his on Nepal.
Yes, and
which is Indian Phalanx.
Indian Phalanx has his on turn on Bactria.
And Jumeng's got his already, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, he has.
He's ticking
Cube's
his
got
in
his
now.
already,
Yeah.
pretty much. And Blep has also pretty much got his
Wait.
up in Japan.
Wait. Why hasn't Cube got all of his points?
Because probably one of them isn't cord.
Let me have a quick look. No, he should have them all caught. Yeah, he's got no cause. Yeah, he doesn't have the points.
I know he doesn't have the tiny little island.
Yeah. Right, my bad.
It's not cord.
My bad. Right, so... And the last one is Blep, who should be getting this shortly. Easy enough to grab, and quite a safe victory card, really, on his home island.
Look at those two Meggy rebels.
Ouch. So, who's ahead in score?
Yes, go on, rebels. You can stack wipe those Blepian soldiers. Go for it, son.
Right, so Novovi is first in score. And no, they're not going to get stack wiped.
Damn.
But yes, so, right, Novovi, 1800 score, he's getting 2.02 a month. Same as who's at 1600, and then that's followed closely behind by Frankie, who's also in the 1600s. And then Sassanids, the Republic of Pontus, Land of the Pharaohs. And lowest score, Bulgarian Dominion. Getting that minus 500 because he used to own Thrace, Pontus's victory card. So, top three, Novovi, Francia. Do you think that's going to stay the same for a while, or do you think one of them is going to fall apart?
I reckon Novi's going to be here to stay. It's too big to fail, I reckon, right now. And he's got too many actual friends. Francia is probably going to do well because he's not actually got any competition nearby, in a way. Like, he's going into Holland right now. He's probably going to get Iberia a bit. I don't see a reason for Iceland to abandon him. No, actually, maybe. Iceland might want the channel. And given Francia doesn't have any other ally other than Iceland, he might end up dead pretty soon.
Fair point on that one.
And is probably going to be fine because he's got Land of the Pharaohs as an ally. Iggy seems fairly subservient, so there's a decent chance that he gets all the way down to Zanzibar and then goes, right, India, you are now steering trade to me.
Right. And then Sassanids, Republic of Pontus, Land of the Pharaohs, and Cube are all following closely behind in score. Do you reckon they could challenge for the top three?
Sassanids has got a strong shout because they can actually threaten Ulm right now with where they are. If they can get a decent team together, they can definitely take him out. But I think it might be one of those situations where Sassanids, Pontus, and Pharaohs are all, because they're all in the middle of everything. They could all do well, but they'll be the ones to die first, I suspect.
Really?
Maybe not die first, but they're the ones you could. It's like Germany in real life. It's right in the middle of everything, so at the same time it's got the best opportunity, but it's the most likely to get slapped on by everybody.
Yeah, fair assessment. I do think Pontus is going to have a hard time.
Yeah, because he can't go any further into Bulgaria. Not a chance. So, where's he going to go? He's going to have to go into Sassanids, who are allied with Bulgaria. So he's pretty much surrounded.
Oh,
Sassanids
fucking
and
hell, yeah.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 player allies.
I think that's a bit excessive, to be honest. I don't think that's...
Zovia's
Most of them, I
simpler
don't
than
think...
that.
Yeah, and I don't think any of them will actually really join in and or might, but I don't think Novi's going to commit much to a Bulgaria.
Now, Pontus has got Pharaohs and Germania as allies, though. And Pharaohs is proven to have, like, a massive army.
So in that case, if they go into Pontus, then there's probably a fair chance Coulon joins to dismantle Germania. Maybe Iceland, if you want to bring them in somehow. Because right now Germania's pretty... Like, I don't think they're long for this world, to be honest. He's got allies, but that land is too useful for too many other people.
Yeah.
Like, if you're Iceland right now and you're looking at that control of the... What I'd be thinking is going, what more can I do to make that more valuable? The only other thing he can do is just take out Lubeck. He can either take out Lubeck or he can colonize. So, I think he's realistically got one solid option.
Why not both?
There. I mean, yeah. Yeah, he does have exploration right now, but... The amount you could get out of Lubeck is massive.
Oh, yeah.
And in fact, considering...
Lubeck's really good.
North Sea can go into Lubeck anyway, and of course trade gets multiplied as it goes through more nodes, right?
Yes.
So if you can dominate both of them, you're getting an extra 6% of your colonial income anyway. Maybe not 6, but close enough.
Yeah, so he asked for a quick income comparison, and it does look like Land of the Pharaohs is going to have the highest income. By far, yeah. His cube, yeah, he's even got more than cube.
Holy shit, that's insane. 108.
Well, if we look at it, he's getting 26 from taxation. Yeah, he's got a lot of dev for that. 28 from... His actual income's fairly balanced, but that 18 from gold.
Oh, Jesus. That's big. And he's taking Sardinia as well. And Corsica.
Although
He,
oh no, that's his
he's
March.
going to have...
Yeah, he's going to have a good controlling Genoa.
And he's getting 10 ducats out of it right now. But he's still got a minus 67, so 63% modifier for not having his main city in Genoa. Which I think it could almost be worth it now for him to transfer that over. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. He's going to really want to take control of Tunis as well.
Because let's think, if he's got minus 36% now, if you up that to what it would be, which would be plus 60%, plus 30 something percent, that's pretty much doubling his income there. And then he gets... No, it wouldn't quite be worth it, but it's on the way to...
I mean, you might as well just start doing it.
No, you don't
then
want to
you can
switch
start
over until
making
you can actually profit.
it.
Also, Constantinople is being violated by Bactria. After Marwa,
Whoa!
an AI
What was
seemingly killed them.
Constantinople doing all this time? Constantinople did all of that hype and just nothing.
That is a big node as well. Gujarat is huge. Like, in terms of value.
Oh yeah.
Not necessarily what's in it, but, like, the way it controls India.
Yeah. That and the southern one. Two very, very good ones.
Yeah. Because both of them are your way out of India.
Yeah. I like how everyone's comparing their incomes and it's all between 30 and 50, and the guy with like the highest income is just keeping quiet.
Oh yeah, definitely. If he said he had 100 ducat income, everybody in the entire map would just
Yeah.
low CB.
I mean, they're all going to find out in 9 minutes' time.
Yeah, it's a pretty unfortunate thing with the videos, to be honest.
I mean,
Oh
not
my
even
God.
that. Like, they'll be able to just save the game and just check around.
Oh shit, yeah.
They go and go into single player, make a save in single player, then they'll have the unlocked ledger, I believe.
Oh wow, I see. He's going into West Africa as well. Pharaohs, that is.
Yeah. Yeah. There's even more gold mines.
That's pretty lucky actually, because having that corridor colonized means you can do this. And it's not even the gold mines that are the biggest thing, is it? Actually, oh no, because only one of those flows up to Tunis.
Actually, no, because then if he takes Ivory Coast, and he flows that into...
You could put it into...
Go straight into Genoa.
Can't go straight in, it
Well,
has to
no.
go through Sevilla, right?
Yeah, but that's like an extra multiplier for the trade.
Yeah. If he can get enough over Sevilla, but that requires beating up Carthusian.
Which, Carthusian has only got the one ally, I believe, which is Iceland. Oh no, he is also allied to the Pharaohs, so we'll see. Well, the Pharaohs have already backstabbed one ally, so they might do another.
Unless you could just get an agreement with them. Be like, yo, I'll give you however much you make in trade if you just steer through.
I know a few MPs ago, me and Jack tested that where he was Castilla, I was England, and he just decided to divert all trade, not using the feature, actually doing it himself, diverting all trade to the English Channel, and he moved his trade capital to Genoa. And he started making more money through moving it to Genoa, and then I was making even more money when he started steering it all to me, and overall we were making even more money because he was steering it for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's a sensible strat, to be honest. It should have actually been a bit more common here, because
Yeah.
with custom nations you could really build a trade nation.
And Constantinople is dead.
Oh god, intact, fully annexed.
Yep.
Oh dear. Please, Bactria, release and vassalize. Release as vassal. You know you want it.
Another player bites dust.
Because like Constantinople has at least 10 cores on the map. That's definitely worth vassalizing.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't have to spend. It's not that much coring it, but it's still 52 over extension. It's definitely worth, I would say.
Yeah. Easy AE as well. You can really start to get a decent foothold into India there with that.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a truce with Marwa either, and they're only allied to Rajpur, which is where the hell is that?
On the coast, down near.
Oh, it's tiny. One province minor.
2 province.
Two.
The extra province counts.
Yeah, it means you can't be a free city. Admittedly, this isn't the Empire, but...
But what if it was? Next MP, HRE, India.
So yeah, because Bactria has currently got 100 plus aggressive expansion with Marwa anyway. If he just releases as vassal, immediately declares, takes those provinces, that's going to get you truce there. Then you can do the same with Kanya, or whatever it is. Just get up a bunch of land really quickly. For not much, really.
Oh, it's definitely a good shout. It's something I don't really see that often, and it definitely should be done, is just vassal feeding. It's such a good strategy.
No, it's just coring. It's just coring.
Should have released it. And Jack has doubled in size. Glory to the banner. He's doubled in land mass, well, tripled technically, by the looks of the provinces, but he hasn't doubled in depth. And we are into the Age of Reformation.
Yorkshire has formed a trade league with Aachen.
Ooh. Oh, I would laugh so much if like Germania vassalized Yorkshire for all those cores right now.
Oh, because it's switched from Dutch Republic. When it got released, it went to plutocracy instead. Fucking idiots. Did they not realise Dutch Republic is cool and good?
Germany's really expanded now. Damn.
He's just fucking... He's gone ham. Do you reckon he's watching the stream and is like, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll own that code.
Okay, I wasn't expanding much in the first 2 sessions. Yeah, watch this.
I'm gonna take the HRE.
It's free real estate.
I think he's realised how quickly everyone around him's growing, and is like, shit, I really need to do the same. Otherwise...
Yeah. 475 dev as well, which means he's over 100 dev lower than Francia. Andor is 493 dev, so he's on par with Andor, dev-wise, nearly. But Andor is about to take Northern Italy.
He can afford to be lower than Francia, though, because he's got technically Emperor protection, also Lubeck income, compared to
it's
whatever.
Just, when you're talking about like the expansion-wise, like if you're not expanding and getting that land, it's not going to be long until the Empire is no longer a safety net, and you're going to start having Courland, Iceland, Francia, Andor. I mean, you've already got Andor expanding into the Empire. But
honestly, like there's, they should try and. If I was any of them, I'd try and coalition with other people to just have it disbanded day one. Just to make everything easy for everybody. Okay, I wouldn't do that, but it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, there is a possibility of the HRA not spawning in a custom nation. But then you've spent that extra points for being in the HRE and it not spawning is a bit of a kick in the teeth.
Yeah, that would be really sad. That's what I noticed actually is a bit weird, is you could have... So the Italian player could have used Corsica as a way of not spawning in the HRE, but very easily being able to join, and still being able to take Genoa without having to pay the ridiculous extra 20 points just to have it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know when I did in Italy as a HRE, I'd seen in the dev clash that it didn't spawn in, and I just thought, oh, okay, it doesn't spawn in a custom nation game. So I was like, right, I'm going to put my capital outside the HRE. And it fucking spawned. And the fucking Emperor hated my guts. And he, like, had 6 allies for most of the game, and it was just so hard to beat.
Because it all depends, doesn't it, on whether or not you roll into the Emperor being strong enough to not rival you.
Yeah.
Or you being too strong for them to rival.
And then also you hoping that the other players in the HRE are going to take lots of land to force not many nations to spawn, so then HRE just doesn't spawn at all.
Does it need the 25 things to spawn?
I believe so,
or
yes.
Is it just...
It's something, it's a certain number. I can't remember the number off the top of my head. But, yes. And, right, nearly finishing soon. And that glorious player map mode.
It's almost entirely players already.
Yeah.
I do like this. And Iggy has really sold his soul to Ulmir.
He has, yes. Yeah, I have been in a normal multiplayer once where Europe was completely taken by like 1500. It's all players. But this
Do you
is
reckon
still pretty
Iggy is
good.
trying to escape to the new world through Congo?
Maybe that would be a smart move. Okay, Yimeng has expanded and is nearly touching tips with Bactria.
Oh my, right. Can we ban him for this?
Yes. Yes, yes we can. No more Manny doing those tentacles. Mind you, it's not as... It's about on par with Novovi. And then that Pharaoh tentacle into West Africa. What is it with these players and their tentacles?
Nah, that is 100% worse than Novi. Like, at least because of the wastelands, Novi's looks appreciable.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
He's thinking he's the Great Wall.
The Night's Watch of China. The thing is, if Jack was still actually a power, Jack could be the White Walkers right now.
He's on his way up. He's got a second province now.
Alright, make a quick save. And... Right. So, there we go. And currently in the lead is still Novovi. Frankia, and then Frankia. So, we'll see how that goes. And, right. So, it's a pleasure having you, Pete.
Always.
It's good to not
Right
be
now.
talking to myself.
I'd imagine you've gotten used to it by now. Damn, that was going to be a really sick burn, and then I botched the entire thing.
Yes, yes, you did, and actually, yeah, I talk to myself far too often. So it is comforting to have somebody else to speak at. Not speak to, just speak at. So yes, and thank you to everybody who's been watching. This has been another glorious session with 2 player deaths. It's just been 2, hasn't it? Akadia and... Well, Akadia isn't technically dead yet until he quits, but he's pretty much dead. And Constantinople.
Arcadia, Constantinople. Could you say Soviet Empire is a player death?
Yeah, that might be another player death. Probably.
I think there was one more. I can't remember who. Newt. Sam.
He stayed in though, didn't he? Pretty sure he stayed in.
I
Or did
don't
he
know.
actually leave? Okay, we could have 4 player deaths then. Well,
Like, he doesn't look dead. But
I'll have to find out on that one. But still, quite a bloody session again for session 3. Mind you, the first few sessions are always bloody.
I guess New Wales is technically still alive, but...
Yeah, he didn't even bother turning up this time.
Oh,
so
did he not?
no.
Okay. Right.
So yeah. Right. Thank you very much for watching, and for those on YouTube, thank you for watching this as well. Yep, to both Twitch and YouTube. And we shall see you next week with session 4. Goodbye for now.